Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. What a big time performance tonight from our Cleveland Cavaliers. As always, welcome to another edition of the It's Cavalier podcast. It's your boy Mac, and tonight our Cleveland Cavaliers took on the San Antonio Spurs for the second time this short season. In the first matchup, the Cavs were able to withstand a quick start from Devin Vassell in a big game from Victor Wembanyama, holding to win the game 117 to 115. Jarrett Allen and Caris LeVert came up big in that one, as well as Sam Merrill. This time around, it was the bigs who did the heavy lifting for the most part. I mean, for fuck's sake, Jarrett Allen had a 20 points, 11 rebound double-double in the first half. In the first fucking half, he has a double-double. What a way to kick off a new streak after he was basically robbed, right? The double-double streak ended. We all know what happened. Then there was Evan Mobley, who overshadowed Wemby on his way to 28 points and 10 rebounds. He had 19 and 7 in the first half alone and got everybody talking with those back-to-back triples. It was just, I'm not sure if you guys realize this, but it was just the third time in Evan Mobley's career that he's made 2 triples in the first half, and the first time in his career that he has hit 3 triples in his 3 seasons. He was locked in tonight for this matchup, and it should be mentioned that Mobley missed the first matchup between the two teams. They felt his absence in that one to a degree, and so he came out and he played a big time game against Wemby tonight. He played aggressively. He attacked the Spurs, including Wemby inside. He made them pay for not defending him beyond the arc. He attacked the glass like a madman. He provided his typical defensive player of the year level defense. Really, honestly, the front court pairing as a whole, right? The front court pairing tonight, and if you add in Max Strus's big contributions, I'm putting that in air quotes for anybody who's listening to this via audio, the entire starting front court accounted for over 60 of the Cavs' total 117 points on the night. That should shut some people up. I love it. And yes, I know this is coming against a lowly 10 and 39 Spurs team, but I don't give a fuck. That was big time. Allen continues his recent dominance after getting robbed of that double-double, and Mobley reminded some motherfuckers that he is still that dude. I'm tired of seeing the trade machines. I'm tired of seeing Evan Mobley and Darius Garland included in some ridiculous trades. Just flat out ridiculous. Ridiculous. The guy just came back from surgery after missing some time. Give him some time to acclimate himself. Same goes for Darius Garland. And they showed you, I'll talk about Darius here in a little bit. That's a little bit of a different story. But Evan Mobley showed you tonight just why he was picked as high as he was and why the potential and the expectations that were levied upon him from year one were placed on him, because he is that legit. He is that fucking good. And if he starts dropping 3-pointers, let alone 2 or 3 in a game on you, it's game over. The Cavs are a title contender. Yes, again, I know this is coming up against the Spurs, but I really, really don't care. It was awesome. It was just flat out awesome. This was a lot of stuff that happened tonight. Obviously, we'll cover it all, but man, I just felt so damn good about the performance from Evan Mobley tonight. I can't speak enough about it. I didn't get to see the post-game interview. Dr. Claw, I'm going to have to check that out. Dr. Claw says post-game interview with Evan was hilarious. He called Wemby a tall man. I mean, I have to wonder, like, Mobley's tall himself. He's technically a 7-footer himself, but 7-footers are small compared to Victor Wembanyama. It's crazy. Like, the dude is as tall as they come. Slender man for real out there. And he is phenomenal in his own right? Victor Wembanyama finished the game with 19 points, 14 boards, and 3 assists on 5 of 16 from the field. The one thing that was really pissing me off, and this is not anybody's fault, right? Because Jarrett Allen, it was like back-to-back possessions, maybe within the few possessions of one another, but Allen played him well defensively on these possessions, but he still just pulls up from the perimeter. And what do you do once a dude that tall just shoots the ball right over top of you? There's literally nothing else you can do. So sometimes you just have to chalk it up to good offense. Well, good defense, better offense. That's really, dude's a freak of nature. It's ridiculous. Dr. Claw also says Evan takes that Wemby matchup Personally, yeah, I mean, he got up for this game. I cannot not believe that this guy didn't get up for the Wemby matchup because he's seen what's been said about him. I'm sure he has. These guys are still human. They see the trades that people are putting hypothetically out there. They see the things that people say about them and whatnot, and people have already kind of moved past him as one of the the unicorns in the league, and they kind of just pushed him aside for guys like Chet and Jet and Wemby, right? There's a couple other guys you can probably throw in the mix there, but Evan Mobley is starting to become one of the most underappreciated players in this league, if not on this team, if not this league. He's that good, and he reminded people of that tonight. And I love the way that he was able to do it. Like, he played aggressively. That was some of the most aggressive basketball in a star matchup, because we have seen games from Mobley, like case in point, I believe it was a game against Milwaukee last season in which Mobley went off for his career high, I believe, and it didn't have Giannis, right? They didn't have Giannis out there. I feel like it was a game in which the Bucks did not have their best players out there, and Mobley ate. We have not seen it too often to which Mobley dominates in a game against a star caliber matchup on the other side. And so to see him do that, to see him take this matchup that seriously, I love it. I mean,